Okay, so this is a psychic astrological prediction video for the upcoming Atlantic hurricane season of 2021. First, I want to focus on one hurricane, which I believe that's going to occur around June 10th. I say June 10th because on June 10th there is going to be a annular solar eclipse, and this eclipse ends at a city called Thunder Bay. And that resonated with me because that the current energies remind me of the Thunderbird. Now, the Thunderbird was a deity of sorts of many American Indian tribes, and the Thunderbird kind of had was kind of an omen. It was kind of considered a good omen because it was a protector and it brought rains to restore the vegetation in the rivers. But it was also considered a bad omen because, of course, storms can be destructive. You have the lightning, thunder, winds. So I think there's a message here that this annular solar eclipse is ending at a city called Thunder Bay. So I'm thinking that we're going to see a very rare hurricane in June because these hurricanes usually don't happen so early. But I think we're going to get at least a category 4 or a category 5 hurricane, which has never occurred, a category 5. But we may get that this upcoming June 10th, 2021, because of these synonymous energies. And it's not just that this eclipse is ending at um, Thunder Bay. The symbol of the Thunderbird is also an X symbol across many tribes. And we are still in this X Ascension gateway that's kind of centered in North America. So you have this Ascension gateway, this Ascension doorway, and then we're having this X Thunderbird energy. So that's pointing to that direction. And of course, with the eclipse going from 2017 to 2024, that's also speaking of tribulations. Tribulations was said to that it will last 7 years, and that great tribulations would be the second half of tribulations. So 3.5 years in, and we've already passed that mark. So we're entering the state of great tribulations. So this is just pointing to a very strong hurricane season with this storm. I'm looking at the paths of the eclipses. I don't exactly see, I haven't had any premonitions where this hurricane is going to strike. But looking at the paths of the eclipse, I see that one path crosses over Texas. So these paths are going to, I think, whatever this paths cross will have more significant events happening. So it could hit Texas, and maybe that's showing people going inland towards the path of the eclipse. I see another eclipse crosses over maybe North Georgia or South Carolina. I'll put the image, but that could be another place where it hits. But again, it could hit um, anywhere in North America, including the Caribbean. And then looking on for the other eclipses, again, psychically, astrologically, very strong season. I haven't seen any specific hurricanes, but on the scientific side, they're also saying it may be a very strong hurricane season. And I don't think they're adding the psychic perspective of it. And there's, with this ascension and reawakening of the planet, there's a lot of more psychic energy emanating from the planet in the air, in the atmosphere. So these hurricanes not just have natural fuel to grow on, they're going to have psychic fuel as well. So we're going to see a lot of hyper intensification this season. We're going to see a lot of surprise weather anchors where they're saying, yeah, this might just be a category 4, but then it rapidly intensifies because they're not taking into account the psychic energy that's going to be really bubbling during these times when with a Gaia reawakening and finding itself feverish and sick, and it's trying to snap, and its immune system taking over, so which will contribute to these extreme weather events. So if you're in any area, I would suggest, if you're in any area that usually is in danger of hurricanes, just to be prepared, especially if you live in a state where the eclipse paths kind of touch.